The 2026 BMW R 1300R is a bold evolution of BMW's naked boxer lineup, combining aggressive styling, cutting-edge technology, and a powerful 1,300cc engine that promises an exhilarating ride. This model marks a significant departure from its predecessors, shedding the gentlemanly, touring image in favor of a sportier, more dynamic persona. At its core is the same air, liquid-cooled flat twin engine found in the R 1300 GS, now producing 145 horsepower and 110 pound-feet of torque, making it the most powerful and highest revving boxer engine BMW has ever built. The shorter stroke and larger bore contribute to a more responsive power delivery, with a redline at 9,000 revolutions per minute, giving the bike a character closer to high-performance nakeds like the Ducati Street Fighter or Aprilia Tuono. One of the standout features of the R 1300R is its chassis and suspension setup. The bike rides on a new sheet metal steel frame that is both stiffer and more compact than before, with a die-cast aluminum subframe replacing the older tubular steel design. This, combined with a 47mm inverted telescopic fork and revised Evo paralever rear suspension, enhances handling and stability. For riders seeking even more adjustability, BMW offers Dynamic Suspension Adjustment (DSA), which electronically alters the spring rate on the fly based on riding mode and conditions, a first for the brand in a naked bike. The riding position has also been tweaked for a more aggressive stance, with slightly rear-set footpegs and a flatter handlebar that can even be rotated 180 degrees for an even sportier feel. Technology is another area where the R 1300R shines. The bike comes standard with a 6.5-inch TFT display that supports smartphone connectivity, allowing riders to split the screen between navigation and bike information. BMW's suite of electronic aids includes lean-sensitive ABS, dynamic traction control (DTC), and engine drag torque control (MSR). Optional upgrades take things further with features like adaptive cruise control, front collision warning, and even an automated shift assistant (ASA) that eliminates the need for a clutch lever, offering both manual and fully automatic shifting modes. The Headlight Pro system, another optional extra, uses 47 individual LEDs to adjust beam patterns based on speed and lean angle, improving visibility in all conditions. Design-wise, the R 1300R embraces a more modern, angular aesthetic. The octagonal LED headlight gives it a distinctive, almost futuristic look, though opinions on its styling are divided. Some praise its boldness, while others find it overly insectoid. The bike's compact proportions and sharp lines further emphasize its sporty intent, a far cry from the more sedate touring-oriented models of the past. Practicality hasn't been entirely sacrificed, however. BMW offers optional luggage systems with 26 and 29-liter panniers, though these are slightly smaller than previous generations. They do come with modern touches like interior lighting, USB-C charging, and central locking. Pricing is surprisingly competitive for a BMW, with the base model starting at $16,595, a figure that undercuts many rivals in the premium naked segment. However, as with most BMWs, adding optional packages can quickly escalate the cost. The performance variant, for example, includes gold forks, a red shock spring, and sportier ergonomics, while the top-tier option 719 trim adds exclusive paint and premium finishes. Despite these upsells, the R 1300R remains a relative bargain compared to bikes like the Ducati Street Fighter V4, which starts at around $25,000. On the road, the R 1300R lives up to its wheelie monster reputation, with torque available across the rev range and a throttle response that encourages spirited riding. The suspension, especially in its firmer Dynamic Pro mode, keeps the bike planted during aggressive cornering, though some riders might find the sport-tuned seat a bit unforgiving on longer trips. The automated shift assistant, while innovative, has drawn mixed reviews for its refinement at low speeds, where it can feel slightly abrupt. Still, for those who prioritize performance and tech, the R 1300R delivers in spades. In summary, the 2026 BMW R 1300R is a compelling blend of power, technology, and aggressive styling, positioning itself as a serious contender in the high-performance naked bike market. Whether you're drawn to its cutting-edge electronics, its potent boxer engine, or its sharp new look, this bike represents a significant step forward for BMW's naked lineup. While it may not be as comfortable as some of its touring-oriented siblings, it more than makes up for it with sheer riding excitement.